Henry, you're in the shot. I'd like you to move, please. Can you move? Kindly remove yourself. No? Hey folks, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this video finds you and yours well. I'm just out here with Henry in my backyard, and I thought I would practice a little bushcraft. Now I'm hoping to get out in the woods this weekend, so hopefully the next video will be a camping video, but for now, me and Henry are going to practice the bow drill. One of the last times I was in the woods, I collected a bunch of material. This is cedar, which is apparently the material you gotta use. So, Henry, what do you think? Should we practice? Now, if you watched my last video, you noticed that I was trying, and you probably saw a lot of issues with my form and maybe even some problems with the materials. One thing I did do, you see that hole there? I shaved that down a ton with my knife first. Now, from what I've seen, you're not really supposed to do that. You're supposed to let the spin stick do that. And allow that to create the dust. Excuse me, buddy. Another thing that I did was, I didn't support myself very well. The hand that was holding the bearing was not supported by my leg, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to try things a little differently, and hopefully I can get this thing to smoke. I've tried this, I think, 3 or 4 times in my life, and I've only been able to get a good smoke once or twice. So we're going to see if we can at least get a good pile of ash going. Now, one of the last times I was out in the woods, I grabbed some material. This is yellow cedar, western yellow cedar. So I think that could be my first problem, because I think red cedar is the one that you want. Because it's supposedly a lot lighter, softer. Yeah, we're in the city. So I don't know, but this is trial and error. I might have some red cedar around here, so if this doesn't work, maybe I'll try that. We just had our fences done, so, and I think it's red cedar that they were made from, so maybe I can find some scraps around here. Okay. Henry, what do you say? Should we give this a try? Now I've already got the hole sort of etched into this board here, and I've got my spin stick. We're going to give it a try. I might actually shave this hole a bit more defined so that this spin stick will stay seated. But we'll give it a try anyway. Trial and error. That's the key. I've watched enough YouTube videos, now it's time to actually put wood to wood and give it a try. Alright, let's get set up here. Okay, that seems a little bit loose, but trial and error. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so okay. So the rope seems a little bit loose. We're going to give it a try. No, that could be good. So this time we're going to put our foot down like this and sort of brace the bearing arm a little bit better so I can push down a little bit more. You see that? Yeah. So let's give that a try. Yeah. The rope is a little bit loose, but yeah. So I like the way it spins actually. Might be able to get some good motion out of that, but let's tighten this up a bit. I don't know if thick rope or thin paracord is what you want to use. I don't know if it matters, I don't know a whole lot about what works for me, I guess. Henry's watching from inside. Always interested. Always fascinated with what I'm doing. Okay. Might even just have it loose like that until I get it. Not loose, but not wound up so diligently until I get a good tension. This is always the part that I have trouble with, getting this stupid stick in the rope. My spin stick might be too fit too, but can you see that? Just barely, eh? Yeah, adjust. Okay. Whoa! Get down to that. Okay, that looks interesting. It was smoking really well. Well, better than it was last time. Okay, and I've got some good dust there. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. Some pretty good dust, so I'm gonna get put in my little indent. Let me get my saw, one sec. Can you tell the weather is getting nice? All the construction in the background. Yeah, we just got some of this fence done and our neighbors are getting their deck done, so. What I'm actually gonna do is maybe get a fire lay kind of ready here, you know, just in case. Just in case I actually do get something that's decent enough to turn into flame. And again, I've never gotten past the smoking stage, so I'm not expecting much. And as such, I've never really seen a fire lay, or I've never really made a fire lay for myself that works. I've only seen it. But I think the idea is just to get, you know, thin sticks together. Alright, I'm going to work at this actually for a bit. I'm going to get the notch into the board here, and then I'll bring you in. Okay, well hopefully that's going to be alright. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, so here's my fire bundle, or fire lay. I've just got shavings and then some sticks to sort of hold it together, tied it at the top there. And then I got some sawdust from when I've sawed some of this wood around here. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. That feels good. And another thing I've done here is I've got a stick to hopefully transfer the coal once I get it, if I get it. And the wind is kind of whipping through here a little bit, so I gotta be mindful of the wind. one problem is this extra bit of string is whipping all this dirt into the hole. So we gotta sort that out. Man, it's hot. It's only May. It's 25 degrees. Okay. So one problem I'm having here is the platform stick is kind of digging into the dirt. So hopefully that doesn't put it out. Ooh. I do not like that sound. That's the sound of it being polished. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting some dust. But not good enough. Okay, I'm going to take a short break and then give it another whirl. Okay, so I've moved locations because where I was right here, I kept hitting the dirt and dragging it back into the situation there. So that's not what I wanted. Now, to deal with this polishing problem, I think what I'll just do is sort of scuff up in the notch here. And I've done the same on the spin stick. I've shaved that off a little bit too. Of course, the friction is not going to be as well seated anymore because the sizes aren't the same, so that could be a problem, but it's all part of the practice. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, okay. Now I know this isn't simulating the terrain that I would be dealing with in the outdoors, but we'll get there. Get my fire bundle out of the way there. There we go. You should be able to see if there's smoke from that angle. That's not a good sign. Well, I am getting some buildup of dust. It's not terrible, but I might have to get a new notch going, because that polishing is not good. That squeaky noise. Might just be that this wood is no good. Let me reassess here. Might have to see if I can get some red cedar. Alright, so I'm cheating now. But this is red cedar. I found a scrap of it. Cheating because, first of all, you're never going to find something as straight as this. Even if I could shape a crude piece of wood to look like this, I don't think we really have red cedar around here anyway. So that's it. So let's give it a try. It might be a bit too thick though, and the grain is going the opposite way, so I don't think I could cut it too effectively. Maybe I could. Any thinner. Let me try with this piece. Oh, yeah, maybe I could. You know, let's try it at this thickness before I ruin it. Okay, let me get the notch that I need in here, and let's continue on, shall we? Alright, so I got my red cedar, I think. Smells awfully like it, looks like it, so I'm pretty sure it is. And I've started a notch, and I've got the place where the stick's going to spin. So let's give this a shot. I've kept the same spin stick, hopefully that works out. And you know what, I've got to tighten this thing up again. Yeah, it should be alright. Should. Okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks very good. Dust is scattering a bit though. And we're getting that polish sound. Okay, let's retry. What you got there, Henry? Well, is that a big piece of wood? Are you eating cedar again? We're gonna get close at least. Well, I think this board is probably a bit too thick, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Well, let's see. The spin stick is dancing around a ton in there, so I just got to get a better setup, I guess. Maybe I just need to make that hole a little more defined, a little deeper. I can tell this wood is quite a bit softer. Let's try that. And I did change the end that I'm spinning or trying to make the friction fire with. Before it was that end with the hole, so that was kind of messing things up, I think. So I shaved down the other end and using that. Getting a little dust. It's not polishing yet. That's good. But it's still scattering a bit. I think my notch sucks. Let's get a better notch. Still getting a lot of scatter. But that is working the best I've ever had it, I think. Not smoking, but you do got to get quite a bit more, I think. But look how much scattered around the edge. Shaking. Not too bad. The notch is just not good enough, I think. Back to the drawing board. Whew. as you can see, it's scattering a ton around. But I am getting some that's fallen down. I wonder if that's because it's on an angle a bit. I'm not sure. Not sure, but let's keep trying. Getting the most dust I've ever gotten, really. So. Getting better. I'm gonna keep trying. Rope's getting a bit loose though again. Wind is kind of kicking up in here, so that's probably not helping. And it is jumping up and around the hole a little bit. So let's get this shaved off a bit better. Cool. Well, this is just not working to my liking here. Yeah, I'm getting some polish action, but this is working better. Definitely working better. I think I might not too shabby. But again, it's not smoking. Not smoking too well. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this yellow cedar spin stick, and see if I can't make one out of this. I've made a new spin stick, made it out of this. So 2 pieces of red cedar should be better, because they seem to be softer wood than the yellow cedar I was using. So I've already got my notch here, and we'll see how it goes. That's not a good sound. Not at all. You know, the irony is, now the yellow cedar block that I'm using as my bearing is getting better friction, and it's not making that noise, so Alright, as the sun is going down and the night is coming upon us, we're going to give it one more good college try. I've changed the spin stick because that one, I guess because of the really thick grains, was not, or was polishing up really quick and was not doing so well. So we're going to try the old one. I haven't cut my notch yet on this side with the new hole, so we'll just see if it works well first before we go through the hassle. Oh, that's the result. Doesn't seem to be polishing as quick though, so I think this spin stick's going to be better. Alright, I got the notch in there. Yeah, I don't know. So first thing is I'm not getting any smoke. Second thing is I'm barely getting any dust. So I'm pretty sure this wood is just no good. You know? So I think it's a materials thing. It's cedar, so I don't know. I've actually got materials in the past to smoke a lot easier. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go back to the research and try again another day. But I guess this is the first edition of Backyard Bushcraft. There you go. There you have it. At the very least, I'm training the muscles because you really start to feel the burn when you do this. Episode 1. There you go. We'll get it. One of these days, 5 years from now, we'll get it. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in once again. It's been a long day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. No. Well, I guess you can take these. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not getting any luck out of this. Go chew it up. Henry. Is that a good stick, Henry? That's Western red cedar. Give it. Give it. Yummy. I gotta get this guy shaved, groomed. A little fuzzy for the summer.